Hello everybody and welcome back to Madden 2005, more Raiders, and we are taking a look here at the injury report because we finally have one, an important one, and it's Phillip Buchanan, who's broken his elbow and is out for the remainder of the season. Phillip Buchanan, one of our top DBs here, one of our best defensive players here, and this is a huge blow to our defense, which is already not great here, as we've picked up 2 losses to the Steelers and the Chiefs, putting us back with a losing record here at 3-4. After clawing our way back to 3-2, we're now back to a losing record, and that takes us into Buffalo here, who is 6-1, one of the top teams in the AFC, most likely in the NFL at this point in the season here, in the midway point of the year. But there is an important injury going on in Buffalo right now, and that's Drew Bledsoe, who has partially torn his MCL. Now, the game says that he may be back here later on in the season. I don't know about that. I guess that's how the timetable's looking for him. I didn't think that was something that you could just kind of thug out and come back from. But either way, both teams here are missing a pretty significant player on either side of the ball here. But it'll be interesting to see how our DBs can manage without Phillip Buchanan. Now, we definitely do have a couple horses, and I wouldn't say a lot, but that rookie that we drafted, I think, is 4th on the depth chart. So we might be seeing quite a bit of him. Out there trying to play some defense. But I would imagine that Denard Walker and Nnamdi Asomugha are just going to be 1 and 2 now moving forward for the rest of the year. And things didn't really get better when that was the case last year when we had Phillip Buchanan and Nnamdi Asomugha holding things down because Denard Walker was injured. But still, we were better off with Charles Woodson, and now that's not an option that we have. So we are moving on offense. So 1st and 10 here, and Justin Gage is going to get the first catch that we're going to watch here late in the first quarter, as both teams offensively have been completely stagnant for that first quarter of play. So our defense able to silence Buffalo here for a quarter is an accomplishment to me, not having Phillip Buchanan. So cut to a 2nd and 10, and Tim Couch dropping back here, flips one across the middle, and it's going to be caught. I believe Justin Gage again, another completion, and it is. So Justin Gage had a massive game in the last one that we watched here. And so cut to a 3rd and goal now. And Couch is going to drop back. He's going to flip one across the middle of the pocket here, and that one just kind of batted down and falls to the ground. So Janikowski is going to have to come out and finish off that drive, and he does. So we're going to take a 3-0 lead. Fast forward to our next drivers. Buffalo still struggling to get the ball moving, and Couch deep shot downfield, and it is going to be caught. I believe probably Justin Gage again, because it's just, he's the only one getting touches right now. Jerry Porter seems to be a shop liver now in this offense to Tim Couch. So Couch on 2nd down, dropping back here, flips out to the other side of the field, and we finally do see Jerry Porter, who gets a catch here and gets brought down right at about the marker here, right at about the sticks, and they're going to say that he got it. So cut to a 2nd and goal now. You can probably expect Justin Fargas to get a touch here, but it's a play action and a quick release, I believe, to Teo Johnson, the tight end. We're going to get another look at it here, but I believe that pass was to Teo Johnson for the first touchdown of the game here. Great angle of Tim Couch, I guess. And that was a weird one. I mean, he wasn't even really open, but whoever was playing defense there wasn't really interested in guarding Teo Johnson, just kind of playing in that zone, I guess. So 10-0 is now the score, and we're once again moving on offense. Justin Gage with another nice completion to get a 1st down and then some, and we're going to be moving once again here late in the first half. Just a minute and some change left to go here, but on a 3rd and short, we're going to fake the handoff, faked me out, and Tim Couch is going to try and throw for it. That ball is batted down, so we're going to have to rely on Janikowski's leg once again here. This one a little bit longer, and the kick is up, and it is, of course, is good. It's of course good. It's always going to be good. It's Janikowski. Come on now. So 13-0 is the score over the 6-1 Buffalo Bills, but Buffalo with some time here, 36 seconds left to go. J.P. Lossman now back to throw here, fires it downfield, and he finds an open man, but the ball's going to be fumbled here as he hits the ground. It's a mad dash for it, and I think finally one of our linebackers got on top of it. It looked like Will Witherspoon maybe picked it up, but a huge pickup for Buffalo. Now nullified, but hold on, the booth doesn't like what they see, so they're going to go and take a look at it, and we're going to get to see here from a couple different angles whether or not Lee Evans had the ball, and it looks like, I mean, you can't tell from this angle, but it looks like, how the camera moves in these video games, it looks like the elbow probably hit the ground and that ball came loose. I think that's pretty safe to assume here. We're going to get a good angle here, and it looks like the ground caused that fumble. So Buffalo not only is going to get the football back here, but they're going to get prime field position in a good spot here now. So And that was weird. Who was out there? That was Ray Buchanan, who was initially right there to pick the ball up and just couldn't pick the ball up. I don't know what his problem was. So J.P. Lossman, I'm going to run for it. Do you guys remember J.P. Lossman as a mobile quarterback? I don't recall that, but I don't remember him as a quarterback at all because he was a bust. But in this game, he's holding things down for Buffalo. They're still 6-1. I'm not sure when Drew Bledsoe sustained that injury here, but J.P. Lossman is definitely holding it down for the Bills. So after that first down, Buffalo's just going to call a timeout with 9 seconds left and bring out the special teams unit to at least get some points on the board, and they're going to do that. So now it turns back into a 10-point game with just 6 seconds left in the first half. So neither offense really dazzling here in the first 2 quarters of play. The game is still manageable for Buffalo. They can climb their way out, but it's all Raiders right now. So Tim Couch once again past midfield here, flips one out quickly, and that was going to be caught for another first down. And that time I couldn't see. Oh, it's Teo Johnson. Tight end Teo Johnson with a nice first down. And he's getting some work into this game as well. So cut to a 2nd and 6 now. Couch going to fake the handoff again. Quick release here to Justin Gage on the other side of the field. And it's caught for another first down, man. These quick plays, man. Tim Couch is just kind of thriving right now in this system right here. The play action is really helping out here as well, keeping our offense moving. So cut to another 3rd down here in Couch. Pressure's on here, but he gets rid of it quickly across the middle of the field, and I believe that was Justin Gage again. There's another injury on the play, and I don't think Buffalo can sustain too many of those if they want to continue their reign of terror. So 20-3 is now the score, but we are back on offense once again, and Tim Couch, deep shot downfield, just sends an absolute prayer up, and Justin Gage comes down with it here in double coverage. I have no idea how, man. At this point, what is even the plan for Buffalo? How do you even contain Justin Gage? You just can't. So cut to a 2nd and inches. Couch is going to drop back here. He's going to flip this one out to Justin Fargas running a route out of the flat here, and Buffalo had a defender who bit on that route here. Maybe we'll see it here. He comes in out of nowhere. Look at that. He was about a second too late, I guess, and Fargas was able to catch that ball up along the sideline and get himself a receiving touchdown. So we haven't seen a whole lot of Justin Fargas running the ball, but cut now to Buffalo back on offense here. J.P. Lossman finally makes a big mistake here as he finds Ray Buchanan, or free safety, and hauls this one in here for an interception, his first of the day. not his career, of the day. So 27-3 now the score here, and we're just outside the red zone. Couch drops back, flips it out to the right side again, and it's going to be caught, I believe. Oh, it's going to be caught by the rookie here, by our rookie receiver. So Brian Lynch is going to get himself a nice little reception here. So cut to a 3rd and goal now. Couch flips this one out quickly, and that ball's going to be batted down in the end zone. So this looks like a job for Sebastian Janikowski once again. And he's going to get quite a bit of work in this game, just like everybody else is. So another chip shot of a field goal. Kick is up, and it is, of course, good. So we're going to extend to a 30-3 lead as Buffalo's offense is just completely MIA right now in the second half, really just in the game as a whole. And we are on offense once again, and Justin Fargas finally getting something moving with his feet on the ground here as he picks up a first down on the outside edge. And 52 yards today is not completely nothing to wave a stick at here. I mean, he's still doing a little bit of something here, but the third quarter is going to come to a close after that play here. We're holding on to our 27-point lead over the Bills in their own place, man. Just a crazy, crazy outcome here. And on the ground game, again, we're going to stick with Justin Fargas as he picks up the short first down, and our drive is going to continue as Buffalo's defense just cannot seem to find an answer for what we got going on. But 3rd and 10, they are keeping things difficult in 1st and 2nd down. And we're just going to try to hand it off to Justin Fargas, maybe get a couple of yards back that we need. And he's not going to get really anywhere. So 4th down now, we're going to bring up Janikowski for another chip shot, and he is good, man. He is ice in the veins. He's automatic, whatever you want to say. He's not going to miss anything as long as we're here watching him. So 33-3 now is the score. But on his 2nd and goal, Buffalo just inches to go here. They're going to hand it off finally to Travis Henry, and he's going to get into the end zone for Buffalo's first touchdown. Better late than never, I guess. They're finally going to add some points here. Just do something, I guess. So, but Buffalo would add another touchdown, and we would as well. And 43-17 is going to be your score ending here. So there wasn't much left to do. It was still kind of a 4 or 5 possession game for Buffalo. So those other scores really weren't all that important. So an important thing to note that I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, we were going to watch the Steelers game because of the trade deadline, but I tried making some deals for a player or two. There wasn't anything on the market that was looking promising, so I just simmed through it because I didn't really want to watch the Steelers game. I wanted to sim through it and get to this Buffalo game, and so that's what happened. That's why we're not watching the Steelers here, so to explain that. So, but here's the statistical breakdown here. Doing pretty good. I mean, Buffalo was good in the red zone. They made 6 trips to the red zone, but still only only managed to get 17 points. So Tim Couch with another very impressive game here, over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Important to note, no picks. So I figured that if we had Justin Fargas over 100 yards, oh my gosh, over 100 yards. He also had some receiving stuff as well. So, a great game for him. And Justin Gage, again, leading the charge in receiving, man. That has been a great pickup for this offense. So what I was going to say was, I believe that we have a good enough core on our offense still, with Jerry Porter and now Justin Gage on the other side, that if we could plug in just any quarterback into that, our offense could still be very, very effective, and it has been. So we pick up a win against the 1-8 Miami Dolphins, just barely beating them out 20-14 after our bye week. And that's going to lead us into the 7-2 New England Patriots as our series against the AFC East continues here. We're going to have to play New England back in Oakland. So the Patriots are high-powered. They're one of the better teams, so we may lose. But hope to see you guys back in Oakland when we take on the New England Patriots.